Hello, Kike, can you hear me? when I start, my position is a sales person. Actually, I customer experience.
Okay. And what are some of the questions that you have?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, in your case is what do you for stress in your work?
What is the question? I'm sorry.
In your case, what do you for stress in the work? O sea, ¿qué haces para el estrés en tu trabajo?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I see. The question could be a little bit different. It's like how do you manage stress, for example? How do you manage stress at work?
How manage,
How do you manage? How do you manage stress?
how do you manage stress in the work?
Yes.
Okay. I make exercise.
Uh-huh.
I drink. I drink coffee.
I drink coffee.
I drink coffee. Sometimes I listen to music after go to the bed. When I have a free time, I watch TV. On weekend.
On the weekend. Okay.
On the weekend, but the rest the week I don't have a time because I have a more job, more work. But sometimes I have a exercise after they go to the bed.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice. And we have Mr. Franco as well. Let me call everybody. Yes, some common questions because we're going to create some questions. But let me see. All right, that was fast. Yes, for example, Danilo had a question. He said, how do you manage work and stress? How do you manage the stress? That's a really nice question to ask. So any other question, everybody, the ones that you have, can you give me one of the questions that you have? You need to tell me at least one question before we go. Everybody. Okay, Erwin, go ahead. What is one of the questions that you have?
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself. That's question number one, very generic. Yes, very good. Thank you. Another question?
What will you change in your work?
What would you change? What would you do different in your job? Thank you. Next, any other question?
How do you see yourself in 5 years?
Future, right? Very good. Yes. What else?
Teacher,
Yes, Mr. Franco.
how you how do you for to get your work or your place in the work?
Repeat
How,
that question again. How?
how do you do for to get a job?
Like what do you do to get a job?
Yes,
And
maybe.
okay. All right. I'm trying to understand the question. What do you do to get a job? Or what are you trying to ask? I'm sorry.
Okay. Or how do you get the place in your company?
Oh, okay.
¿Cómo conseguiste la plaza en tu compañía?
Last question, right? Okay. How did you get? Hey, how did you get your previous job? How was the process to get that job? Okay. Now I understand. Thank you. Yes, good. Any other question, everybody? You need to tell me at least one if you want to go.
Teacher, I have a question que no me
Yes.
gusta, pero la hacen.
Okay.
What is your salary
Expectation, salary expectation. Yes, we're gonna talk about those questions next week. How to answer those questions, right? Yes, salary expectation. That's a good question. You don't like it? Of course, it's about money. And yes, it's a good question. What? Any other question? Karen, Rosa. Any other question? Okay. I know it's time that you probably you need to start working right now. So we're gonna have a set of questions like that, and we need to discuss. Think about what you're gonna say. Yeah, we're gonna discuss them next on Monday, right? So that will be next week, and we're gonna finish. Let me see on Wednesday. Wednesday is our last class of this model. So I hope to see you next week, everybody. So thank you for joining today. I
Thank you,
hope
teachers.
you're welcome.
I go to the meeting.
Okay, great. Have an
Have a
excellent weekend.
nice.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you,
Take
teacher.
care.
See
Thank
you.
you,
See you. Take
teacher.
care. Bye bye.